Our solar system is an amazing place. At its center is a star we call the Sun. The Sun is a giant ball of hot gas that gives off light and heat. It's so big that over 1 million Earths could fit inside it. Everything in our solar system, including our planet Earth, revolves around the Sun. This means that all the planets are constantly moving in orbits around the Sun. It's like a cosmic dance with the Sun leading the way. There are 8 planets in our solar system. Let's meet them, starting closest to the Sun and moving outwards. First, Mercury. This is the smallest planet and the closest to the Sun. It's a rocky planet with a very thin atmosphere. Next, Venus. This planet is about the same size as Earth, but it's incredibly hot. It has a thick atmosphere that traps heat. And then we have Earth, our home planet. Earth is the only planet known to have life. It has liquid water, a perfect atmosphere, and a moon. Moving on to Mars, this red planet is known for its rusty color, which comes from iron oxide, like rust, on its surface. Scientists believe Mars might have once had water. Now let's talk about Jupiter. This is the largest planet in our solar system, a gas giant with a giant storm called the Great Red Spot. Saturn follows, famous for its beautiful rings made of ice and rock. It's also a gas giant, like Jupiter. Then there's Uranus. This blue-green ice giant is tilted on its side, making it unique in our solar system. Finally, Neptune. This is the farthest planet from the Sun, a cold and windy ice giant with a dark spot similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot. To be called a planet, a celestial body must meet certain criteria set by the International Astronomical Union, or IAU. First, it needs to orbit the Sun. Secondly, it must be big enough to have enough gravity to pull itself into a round or nearly round shape. Lastly, it needs to have cleared its neighborhood around its orbit, meaning there are no other objects of comparable size in its path except for its own moons or objects under its gravitational influence. This last criterion is important to understand why Pluto is no longer considered a planet. Pluto was discovered in 1930 and was considered our 9th planet for many years. However, in 2006, the IAU reclassified Pluto as a dwarf planet. Why? Because Pluto hasn't cleared its neighborhood around its orbit. It shares its space with other objects in a region called the Kuiper Belt, a donut-shaped area beyond Neptune filled with icy bodies. While Pluto is large enough to be round, it hasn't cleared its path. Even though Pluto is no longer called a planet, it's still a fascinating and important part of our solar system. It reminds us that there's always more to learn about the universe and that our understanding of space is constantly evolving.